What screams I'm insecure? Deleting and reposting the same photo on Instagram over and over because you didn't get any likes. People who pick on others for no reason. Not being able to admit when you're wrong. Constantly creating bullshit explanations to make it sound like you were right all along when you clearly weren't. Taking shit too personally and accusing people of acting against you when they are clearly just living their lives not thinking about you. Someone that always one-ups everyone else. Being unnecessarily loud or tries very hard to be funny. I used to be very insecure and I did this as a way to get over my fear of speaking in front of people, but now that I'm an adult and don't do it anymore I can't stand it. Also gossiping / spreading rumors. I never did this one though. Yeah, that one's really hard for me to deal with. If I'm getting laughs, that's all that matters, right? And once I'm on a roll, it's so hard to let go. If I feel it start to slip, it must be because the joke wasn't funny enough. I need to quickly find another. Then the group is centered around me and my antics. Even if I'm funny, you can be funny 100% and I think it starts to get on people's nerves. But it's a vicious cycle because that makes me nervous and I crave laughs even more. It's like an impulse I can't control and I end up being the clown. People who point every flaw they see on other people. Used to work with a guy who would scan every customer who walked into our coffee shop and then recite a list of flaws to me, expecting me to agree with him or something. Belittling someone over difference in opinion. People not allowing their SOs to have friends or acquaintances of the opposite sex. My ex would ask where are you going whenever I got up off the couch. It goes so bad that if I shifted by way or reached for the remote where ya going? Where ya going? Nowhere. Why? I thought you were going somewhere. Why would you say that? Well, I thought you were getting up. But I wasn't. Well, it looked like you were getting up. But I wasn't. I was just reaching for the remote. Well, you don't need to lie to me. I'm not. I'm going to the bathroom. See? I told you were getting up while Why do you lie to me all the time? Reaching for every straw to defend yourself or attack someone else with. You wasted $5,000 of company money. No, I didn't. That is completely false. If you would have read the report you would see it was $4,995. You guys heard that right. He said $5,000 but it wasn't. That's not what it says. Oh shit, you sure made me look fucking stupid, Craig. Bragging about how being an asshole is just who you are. Bonus points if they talk about they are fluent in sarcasm or I tell it how it is and don't tolerate bullshit 99% of the time, just an excuse for having no social skills. No makeup. Has makeup on. I feel this one. I don't wear makeup cause I'm lazy and don't feel the need for it every day, but I try my best to keep my skin clean and acne free. This one girl who I used to hang out with got upset at how clean my skin was and came up behind me with a makeup wipe to prove I was actually wearing makeup. It completely backfired on her. When someone tries to look intelligent all the time to everyone, r/I'm very smart is full of those people. On the other side of the coin, r/I'm very smart is full of people looking to shit on others for using words and concepts they don't understand. Both sides are insecure really. Posting Instagram stories or Snapchat stories incessantly. It doesn't tell me how interesting your life is. It tells me how much you want other people to think your life is interesting. People who keep dropping into conversation how much they earn or how important they are in a company. I really don't care. Constantly talking about something great they have done. I have an acquaintance who apparently does great deeds every day. Stops someone from getting knocked over. Stood up for someone at work. Changed someone's life with advice. Stopped an earthquake. Punched a dragon, that kind of thing. Musicians who feel like they have to yell their own name in every song. In fairness, DJ Khaled is half Pokemon. I hear he auditioned for Detective Pikachu. I'm not like other girls. I only hang out with guys because girls are too much drama. I dated a girl like this when I was young and stupid. I didn't know that line meant I sleep around like crazy with all my male friends. I don't have any female friends because I'm too toxic for them. Making fun of people with disabilities is a 100% guarantee of massive insecurity. I saw this dude who didn't have legs. Ha 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 ha. Seeking someone else's acceptance on everything you do. Those Facebook/Instagram/Snapchat posts like "Ugh, so fucking done with this" that are just clear attention grabs. Being overly self-deprecating. People like that are usually just fishing for compliments. Hey guys, guess what? I'm depressed. You can start complimenting me now. Drives the overly expensive, super jacked up, straight pipe truck and floors it past people at any chance they get. Relentlessly stalking a famous person in order to validate your existence. Don't become famous, guys. It brings out the worst in the people around you and people miles away. An unnecessarily loud vehicle. The only way they can exert power over someone without going to jail. It's even technically against most noise bylaws, so that makes it better because they are breaking the law. Rolling coal. I don't get why it's an achievement to pollute the air your own family breathes. This is the order of most shitty asshole to least shitty asshole. 1. Lifted coal rollers. 2. Lifted tailgaters. 3. Cars with no exhaust at all. 4. Ricers with fart cannons. 5. V8s that wake up entire blocks. I'm a strong independent woman. None of the baddest women I've known have ever said this. Constant self-eyes. Mysel is a narcissistic insecure bitch and going on and on about how amazing they are. Congratulations, you changed your kid's diaper. You totally deserve praise for doing the bare fucking minimum required to keep your children. Caring about social media a lot. Not trusting your significant other when they did nothing wrong. Acting like you know everything and refusing accept facts because they don't agree with your opinion. Facebook post, sigh, I can't believe this happened. This is seriously the worst. I just don't know how I can go on living. Facebook comments, oh sweetie, I'm so sorry. What happened? Constantly feeling the need to clarify you don't care about media and define unpopular negative opinions as a personality. I know because I used to be this. In my experience. 1. Team members who are territorial about their shared work and duties. 2. People acting tough or picking fights in public. I matched this girl on Bumble. I added her SC and we agree to meet on a Monday. Saturday I message her on SC. She never opens it. Sunday I message her multiple times asking if we are still meeting. She never opens it. A week later I message her on Bumble again. WTF happened? And she says I should have messaged her more because she supposedly has a lot of people messaging her and she likes guys to put in the extra effort to stand out. This was a while ago, many matches and many dates ago, but I still think about it because it just came across as so fucking vain. I guess just anyone who intentionally surrounds themselves with admirers and acts as if people have to earn their attention by default. That screams insecure. Constantly referencing something you're very self-conscious about and are convinced everyone else is thinking about too. They're not. Chester Bennington, in the song Crawling. I remember when he committed suicide and my one friend on Facebook was like, I never liked Linkin Park as his status message. We get it, edgy. And again when we saw Captain Marvel and they had the tribute to Stanley at the beginning and has like he's dead. This won't bring him back, people. In this loud voice at the movies. You could hear people just groan at his remark. It's like, WTF did your mom do to you when you were young? That being said, I still love Linkin Park Hybrid Theory and Meteora. I like some songs on the newer albums, but the first two I love just about every song on it. I had a roommate who had a friend over, and we hit it off. We were going to make plans for coffee, until my roommate butted in, and said I don't share friends, I'm not about that life. It's petty, and turned her nose up, and cut me out of the conversation. I'm all for everyone connecting, but man, she has this rule that her friends are allowed to hang out together around her, but cannot make plans with each other in their own time. You're fucking 30. High school ended years ago, boo. Posting photoshopped pictures of yourself to get attention from strangers online. Doing whatever you can to get followers on your boring Instagram page of your daily life. At the end of the day, none of them actually give a shit about you or what you're doing. People who find it necessary to have an opinion about others all the time. You don't have to have an opinion, and you don't have to care. Let others be. Talking about yourself constantly. Not always a sign of insecurity, but every insecure person I know will boast and talk about themselves every chance they get. Always having to one up the other person, or putting the people around them down. Yeah, okay, I get it, that you slept only 3 hours, have insomnia, and you had a huge morning this workout. I can still say I'm tired as fuck without having to hear how and why you are more tired.